Let's talk about size. When it comes to comparing countries, size is one of the most striking differences you'll notice right away. It's not just about how much land there is, but also about how that land shapes the way people live, travel, and even think about their own country. The USA is a giant. It's a country that stretches from the Atlantic Ocean in the east all the way to the Pacific Ocean in the west, covering a vast and diverse landscape. From the snowy peaks of Alaska to the sun-soaked beaches of Florida, the sheer scale of the United States is hard to wrap your head around. It's massive, sprawling across a huge chunk of North America. In fact, the United States is the third largest country in the world by total area, only behind Russia and Canada. Its land covers forests, deserts, mountains, plains, and everything in between. The UK? Well, it's an island nation. But don't let its size fool you. This small group of islands has had a huge impact on world history, culture, and language. A collection of islands, actually, huddled together off the coast of Europe. The United Kingdom is made up of 4 countries, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, all packed into a relatively small area compared to the USA. The USA is about 40 times bigger than the UK. To put that into perspective, if you were to lay out 40 United Kingdoms side by side, you'd just about cover the land area of the United States. That's a staggering difference. Think about that for a second. Imagine traveling from one end of the UK to the other. It might take you a day by car or train, but in the USA, a cross-country road trip can take several days, and you'd still be surrounded by the same country, with new landscapes and cultures at every turn. You could fit the entire United Kingdom into the state of Texas almost 3 times over. Texas alone is bigger than many countries, and it's just one of 50 states in the US. That really puts things into perspective. Population tells a similar story, but with a twist. While the USA is much larger in land area, the way people are spread out is quite different. The USA has over 330 million people. That's a huge number, making it the 3rd most populous country in the world. Its cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago are bustling with life, and its suburbs and rural areas stretch for miles. The UK, just over 67 million. That's a big difference. But here's the interesting part. The UK is much smaller, so its population is packed into a much tighter space. It means the UK is actually more densely populated than the USA, with more people living per square mile. Cities like London, Manchester, and Birmingham are vibrant and crowded, with people living close together, while in the US, there's often more space to spread out. So, while the USA wins in sheer size, the UK packs a lot of people and a lot of history into a much smaller area. Both the UK and the USA boast incredible cities, each with its own distinct personality. London, the UK's capital, pulsates with history and culture. Think Buckingham Palace, the Tower of London, and those iconic red double-decker buses. But the UK has other gems too. Edinburgh, with its ancient castle perched on a hill. Cardiff, the vibrant Welsh capital. And Manchester, a hub of industry and music. Across the pond, New York City reigns supreme. The city that never sleeps is a whirlwind of skyscrapers, Broadway shows, and yellow cabs. But don't forget Los Angeles, the home of Hollywood glamour, Chicago with its stunning architecture, and San Francisco, perched on its picturesque bay. Choosing between the UK and the USA for your next adventure is no easy task. Both countries are brimming with iconic landmarks, breathtaking scenery, and unforgettable experiences that draw millions of visitors from around the globe every year. Whether you're a history enthusiast, a nature lover, or someone who thrives on vibrant city life, each destination offers its own unique flavor and charm. The UK, with its rich tapestry of history and culture, is a treasure trove for travelers. From ancient monuments to modern marvels, the country is packed with sites that tell the story of its fascinating past and dynamic present. In the UK, history buffs can step back in time at Stonehenge, one of the world's most mysterious prehistoric sites. Standing among these ancient stones at sunrise, you can almost feel the weight of thousands of years of human history. Or, you might find yourself marveling at the Roman baths in the city of Bath, where the echoes of Roman civilization still linger in the steamy air and grand architecture. Windsor Castle, the oldest and largest inhabited castle in the world, invites you to wander its regal corridors and imagine the centuries of royal events that have unfolded within its walls. For those who crave the great outdoors, the UK's natural beauty is equally compelling. lose yourself in the tranquil lakes and rolling hills of the Lake District, or challenge yourself with a hike through the rugged Scottish Highlands, where dramatic landscapes stretch as far as the eye can see. Along the windswept cliffs of Cornwall, you can stroll the dramatic coast path, breathing in the salty air and soaking up panoramic views of the wild Atlantic. Meanwhile, the USA is a land of superlatives, offering natural wonders and urban spectacles on a truly grand scale. Its vastness means there's always something new to discover, no matter how many times you visit. Imagine standing at the edge of the Grand Canyon, watching the sunrise paint the canyon walls in shades of gold and crimson, a sight that leaves even the most seasoned travelers speechless. Or wander among the towering redwoods of California, where ancient trees soar hundreds of feet overhead, making you feel both humbled and inspired by nature's grandeur. In Yellowstone National Park, you can witness the awe-inspiring eruption of Old Faithful, a natural spectacle that has captivated visitors for generations. But the USA isn't just about natural beauty. The neon lights of Las Vegas beckon with their promise of excitement, entertainment, and endless possibilities, lighting up the desert night in a dazzling display. In New Orleans, the air is alive with the sounds of jazz, and every street corner in the French Quarter tells a story of music, culture, and resilience. And for a taste of America's revolutionary past, stroll the historic streets of Boston, where brick buildings and the famous Freedom Trail bring the nation's early history to life. Whether you choose the UK or the USA, you're guaranteed a journey filled with unmissable landmarks and memories that will last a lifetime. Let's be honest, British food sometimes gets a bad rap. People often joke about bland flavors or uninspired dishes, but that reputation is far from the whole story. In reality, British cuisine is a celebration of comfort, tradition, and hearty flavors that have stood the test of time. From the bustling pubs in London to the cozy kitchens in the countryside, food is at the heart of British culture. But don't be fooled. A proper Sunday roast with Yorkshire pudding is a thing of beauty. Imagine tender slices of roast beef, golden roast potatoes, and vegetables, all brought together by a rich, savory gravy. The Yorkshire pudding, crisp on the outside and fluffy inside, is the star of the show. For many families, gathering around the table for Sunday roast is a cherished weekly tradition, filled with laughter and warmth. And who can resist fish and chips by the seaside, wrapped in newspaper? The salty sea air, the crunch of perfectly battered fish, and the soft, fluffy chips make for an unforgettable experience. Whether enjoyed on a breezy pier or in a bustling city, this classic dish is a symbol of British comfort food at its best. For a taste of something sweet, indulge in a sticky toffee pudding. This decadent dessert, drenched in warm toffee sauce, is the perfect way to end a meal. Its rich, moist sponge and deep caramel flavors are beloved across the UK. Or savor a classic Victoria sponge cake, light and airy, layered with sweet jam and cream. Often served at afternoon tea, this cake is a staple of British baking and a delightful treat for any occasion. Now let's cross the Atlantic to explore American cuisine, a true melting pot of flavors, reflecting its incredibly diverse population. In the United States, food is a celebration of heritage, innovation, and community. From coast to coast, you'll find dishes inspired by cultures from around the world, each adding their own twist to the American table. Burgers and fries are a classic, of course. The juicy, perfectly grilled patty, melted cheese, crisp lettuce, and tangy pickles, all sandwiched in a soft bun, are an American icon. Paired with golden, salty fries, it's a meal that brings people together, whether at a roadside diner or a backyard barbecue. And you can't go wrong with a slice of deep dish Chicago pizza. With its thick, buttery crust, layers of gooey cheese, and rich tomato sauce, this pizza is a hearty, satisfying dish that's perfect for sharing with friends and family. Southern cooking, with its fried chicken, mac and cheese, and cornbread, is pure comfort food. The crispy, flavorful chicken and creamy, cheesy macaroni are staples at family gatherings and celebrations throughout the South, offering a taste of home and tradition. And let's not forget pecan pie, a sweet, nutty dessert that's a must-have at holidays and special occasions. Its gooey filling and crunchy pecans make every bite a celebration of Southern hospitality. And then there's California's fresh and innovative cuisine, where chefs draw inspiration from around the world. Here, the focus is on creativity, health, and vibrant flavors, with dishes that are as beautiful as they are delicious. With its emphasis on local produce and fusion flavors, California cuisine celebrates the bounty of the land. From farm-fresh vegetables to inventive fusion dishes, every meal is a testament to the state's passion for food, sustainability, and culinary adventure. People visit the UK to immerse themselves in its rich history, explore its charming towns and villages, and experience its vibrant culture. The USA, with its vastness and diversity, attracts visitors seeking adventure, natural beauty, and the excitement of its iconic cities. When it comes to settling down, the winner often depends on individual priorities. The UK offers a strong social safety net with universal healthcare and generous benefits. The USA, on the other hand, attracts those seeking higher salaries and career advancement opportunities. So, winner for visiting? It's a tie. Both countries offer unique experiences. And winner for living? Well, that really depends on your priorities, security or opportunity. The cost of living in the United States is generally higher than in the United Kingdom, especially in major cities. Rent, in particular, can be significantly more expensive in places like New York City or San Francisco. Groceries also tend to be pricier in the United States. Eating out can be more affordable, though, with a wider range of budget-friendly options. Transportation costs vary depending on location. Public transport in major U.S. cities can be limited and expensive compared to the U.K. However, owning a car is often more affordable in the United States, especially if you live outside of a big city. The job market in both the United Kingdom and the United States is competitive, but certain sectors offer high earning potential. In the UK, finance, technology, and healthcare are among the highest paying industries. Doctors, lawyers, and software engineers command impressive salaries. The United States boasts similar high-paying sectors. Silicon Valley is a hub for tech giants offering lucrative salaries to software developers and engineers. The finance industry in New York City also attracts top talent with its high earning potential. Now let's look at the two sides of the coin, the advantages and drawbacks. In the United Kingdom, some advantages include free healthcare, a rich history and culture, and a strong social safety net. On the flip side, there are drawbacks like higher taxes, colder weather, and smaller living spaces. In the United States, the advantages are higher salaries, more job opportunities, and a warmer climate. But there are also drawbacks, such as expensive healthcare, long working hours, and a competitive job market. So, which is better, the United Kingdom or the United States? Honestly, there's no easy answer. It really depends on what you value most. If a strong social safety net, universal health care, and rich cultural experiences are important to you, the UK might be a good fit. If higher salaries, career opportunities, and a warmer climate are your priorities, the United States might be more appealing. Ultimately, the best place to live and work is a personal decision. Weigh the pros and cons carefully, consider your priorities, and choose the country that best aligns with your aspirations and values.